What were the powers of the Elven Rings of Power? Have you ever wondered what made the Elven Rings of Power so special? The Elven Rings, known as Narya, Nenya, and Vilya, were crafted by Celebrimbor without the influence of Sauron. This unique origin spared them from the corruption that affected other rings of power. Each of these rings had distinct powers focused on preservation, protection, and enhancing the abilities of their bearers. One of the main powers of the Elven Rings was the ability to slow decay. This was essential for the elves, who, while immortal, lived in a world that faced aging and fading. The rings helped maintain the beauty of places like Rivendell and Lothlorien, preserving them from the ravages of time and evil. Narya, often called the Ring of Fire, had a special connection to flame and fire magic. It inspired its bearer and those around them to resist tyranny and despair. This ring rekindled hope in a world that was growing cold and weary. It was held by several notable figures, including Gil-galad and Círdan, before finally being given to Gandalf. He used Narya to uplift and strengthen those fighting against dark forces. Nenya, known as the Ring of Water or Adamant, focused on protection and concealment. It shielded its bearer and their realm from evil and decay. Galadriel wielded Nenya to preserve the beauty of Lothlorien, ensuring its enchantment and safety from outside harm. Its powers included warding off evil and maintaining a magical preservation over the land and its inhabitants. Vilya, often referred to as the Ring of Air or Sapphire, was considered the mightiest of the three. It had powers similar to Nenya but also controlled air and water elements. Vilya enhanced the natural abilities of its bearer and was used to protect and preserve Rivendell. Like the other two rings, it played a role in maintaining realms against decay. Beyond their elemental powers, the Elven Rings also enhanced the natural talents of their wearers. They amplified wisdom, healing, and preservation abilities, allowing the elves to maintain their realms and resist the spread of evil. Unlike the other rings of power, the Elven Rings did not corrupt their bearers due to their creation without Sauron's direct involvement. However, their power was still linked to the One Ring, meaning their effectiveness diminished when the One Ring was destroyed. In essence, the Elven Rings of Power were tools of preservation, protection, and inspiration. They allowed the elves to sustain their realms against the passage of time and the encroachment of evil. Their fate was intertwined with the One Ring, and with its destruction, the power of the Elven Rings faded, marking a significant shift in the history of Middle-earth.